Some have claimed that Lagos is no man's land, while some are claiming that they are the one that owns Lagos. But the whole narrative is not clear as to who owns Lagos, or Lagos is just for everybody. Whether this true is a no man's land or Lagos belongs to some certain people, we would know at the end of this show. And as to the fact that a lot of people are confused as to who they are voting for in the forthcoming election, because they want to go with the person that is the real inhabitant or the indigene of the state. Let's just go into the historical perspective of Lagos and conclude on who really owns Lagos. I am Ayomiko, the only sexy sugar mommy of Lagos. As you can see, I'm just like a sugar mommy. If you get to subscribe to the channel, please do that right now. Make sure you're following every of our social media platform, because you'll be getting the best and best of content. According to the statement from Iga Idugoro, Oba Akiolu's palace, it was said that the modern Lagos was founded by Prince Ado. Prince Ado, who is the son of Oba of Benin, actually came to Lagos to be the first Oba of Lagos, and he named the place Eko, and he was the first Oba. And for that reason, a lot of people believe that the old Lagos was actually from the Benin. We should know that the whole invasion of Lagos State was actually given a permission to Ashikpa. The Ashikpa was given permission by Oba of Benin to go into Lagos and, rule the state on his own behalf. And in being there, he was there, and every other person, chieftaincy and people from Lagos, I mean the kings, can actually to some extent be traced back to the Benin. But that does not necessitate they are the rightful owner of Lagos State. And so we're going down the lane, we need to know about the Ilaje and the Awori people. And they can be referred to as the original owner of Lagos State, because before the whole invasion of the Benin or whoever came into the system, we've known that the Aworis and the Ilaje have always been. The changing of name from Eko to Lagos was actually done by the Portuguese invader, because at that time they saw Lagos as the point of their Portuguese expedition in the African coast, and so the name was changed from Eko to Lagos State. And the Aworis people and Ilaje people were not just so concerned with all kind of monarchical system of government. They do not have a structure. Do you remember structure? And that is the reason the Benin were able to invade them with ease. Let's give a reference to the Queen of England. The Queen of England is actually a queen or a monarch to several countries, but not an indigene of any of the countries. And this is because whenever they go into those places to invade, they take ownership of the place and they rule over them. And so if we talk about the Prince and Princess of Wales, they are not from Welsh. We can't refer to them as Welsh because they are not originally from there. And the same thing is that their forefathers only invaded that community, and it is just as right as the first son of the family becomes the rightful owner to the throne, and that is why they are seen Prince and Princess of Wales. Now let's come back to Lagos. The Awori people and the Ilaje people can now be recorded or be regarded as the rightful owner of Lagos, because according to all historical perspective, the Ilaje people are just so concerned with the water. So they moved down the coast and they had their own work basically on fishing. Why the Awori people are so interested in land, and they were taking ownership of several lands, though the Ilaje people also have lands to their own. When we go to the chieftaincy, the Ilaje people decided to coexist with the Ijebu people and Ikorodu division of Ekpe, Majidun, Ajegunle, Agbowa, and Owode. And for that fact, when we want to talk about the chiefs in Lagos, we'll talk about Idejo class, and they are basically the Awori. They are constituted of the Awori people. The Olumegbon chieftaincy, then we'll talk about them. We'll see them basically in the Aja area of Lagos State. And we have the Oniru clan, and this one that the dominator of VI, Victoria Island, Victoria Island, Ojomu, Elegushi, among the other ones. That's where we have the king of Elegushi, that's Oba Elegushi and Oba Ojomu. And these ones have actually come together to dominate that area, and we see them as the rightful ownership of that area. And the next thing are the Ikate area and Onisemo area is also by this Oniru clan. They are the one controlling that environment, and it is still traced back to the Awori and Ilaje people. We also have the Oluwa family, and these ones are the rightful owner of Apapa Peninsula, but later the government actually took the ownership of this area and compensated them. So I think with all of this analysis, we've been able to understand that the rightful owner of Lagos, the people that can come out and tell you to us that I am from Lagos, are the Awori and Ilaje people, and not the Benin or the ones that came from Abeokuta to now start dominating Lagos because they've lived there over and over again, and not the Portuguese. Exactly, because we have some of them that came in because of business and Portuguese expedition, among other things. So now you know who you're going with to vote tomorrow. You know who is the rightful owner of Lagos and who is supposed to have it. The Sugar Mommy of Lagos has given you the analysis because we need to learn on lifestyle. And until next time we'll be meeting, I'm leaving you with a lot of love, joy, peace, and happiness. Thank you.